The SanDisk Extreme SSDs, renowned for their speed and durability, has been a central controversy in recent months. In this video, we will have a review of the SanDisk SSD issue and also provide free solutions that could possibly help you if you ever lost your data in those SSDs. So the story began approximately 10 months ago, when a post on Reddit gave warning about the SanDisk SSDs, and numerous people left comments down below telling SanDisk drives is constantly causing trouble, like wiping their data or just for no reason suddenly disconnected your computer. And it was exactly back in May when Ars Technical first reported this. According to one of their staffs, two 2TB Extreme Pro that he used met read and write problems and was completely wiped all by itself after he reconnected the SSD with the computer. Later, Ars contacted SanDisk, and the company representative said they will release a firmware update to help solve the 4TB Extreme and Pro SSD problems. But they didn't even mention the 2TB SSD issue nor the refund. In fact, all these SSDs are affected, including the SanDisk Extreme Portable 4TB, Pro Portable 4TB, 2TB, and 1TB, and also the Western Digital My Passport 4TB. Then time goes to August. According to a passage from The Verge, one of their employees lost 3TB of data on a SanDisk Extreme SSD. It wasn't a drive that he purchased, it was a replacement sent by the Western Digital, which was supposed to be perfectly safe after the original one wiped his data all by itself. The Verge was particularly critical of this company's lack of clear response or solution to the ongoing problems. On the other hand, SanDisk promised a software upgrade to rectify the issue, though no specific timeline was provided, leaving users in a state of limbo. On Thursday, August 17, the Register reported that Western Digital was sued in California. Later this month, Petapixel claimed no longer recommend SanDisk Portable SSDs because they are failing so frequently. But it isn't impossible to recover the data lost in SanDisk SSDs. Depends on the situation, a professional data recovery software might help. So there are two types of issue for Windows users. The first type seems to be sluggish performance, including slow file access, extremely delayed video playback, and slow file deletion. These problems are possibly caused by unhealthy disk condition, I/O functionality problem, or just simply no reason. And unfortunately, if you ever lost your data from these problems, no data recovery software can help you. You are left waiting for a firmware update or paying for expensive mechanical data recovery. The second major issue is related to the visibility and accessibility of the SanDisk Extreme SSDs. This includes sudden data wipes, the SSD not showing up, though sometimes visible in Windows Disk Manager, or showing up as RAW in Windows Disk Manager, and pops up stating that the disk is not accessible or need formatting before use. These issues often come from a glitched file system, possibly due to the SSD's exFAT compatibility with both Windows and Mac. But cheer up, if it's just a file system problem, you've got a good shot on getting your data back by online services and data recovery software. And that's where exactly we've been trying to help. EaseUS would like to offer people with broken SanDisk Extreme Portable SSD a free license key to the Pro version of EaseUS Data Recovery Wizard to try their luck in the cases where a data recovery software might help. And also, we'd like to offer the Windows version of EaseUS To-Do Backup Home for free to protect your data before updating the firmware as Western Digital suggested. For Mac users, if the SSD won't mount, it could be the power or I/O issue. You will need to use the firmware update. But if you lost any data, just to try recovery softwares. If you need this free license, just email redemption@easeus.com with the title of SanDisk Extreme SSD Data Recovery Help Needed. To offer more accurate help, we will need you to provide your SSD type, the time you bought the SSD, the problem your SanDisk SSD cost you, your OS, is it Mac or Windows. This will decide the license key version, Windows version or Mac version. You can also go to our X account to know more about this. Okay, that's all we want to share with you in this video. If you find this helpful, please feel free to share with anyone who needs it. I'll see you in next one. Bye bye.